ICE raids. Critics quick to ask why the actress didn't cry publicly over the victims of illegal migrants. Gomez took down the video, as she should.
Exactly. To talk more about it, one of our favorite guests, Brilyn Hollyhand, is the RNC Youth Advisory Council co-chair and the author of One Generation Away. Great to have you back.
Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. Appreciate you having me.
Of course.
Glad you came back. Well, you know, Democrats like to cut off water. Maybe perhaps they should dry up their tears. Selena Gomez replaced that video with an Instagram post saying it's apparently not okay to show empathy for people. What's the real message here?
Yeah, it's simple. These crocodile tears weren't seen for people like Laken Riley or Rachel Morin months ago when they were brutally murdered, innocent college students on campuses murdered by these illegal immigrants that Selena Gomez talks about here. And there's been a common misconception with the left. We saw it in Selena's video, and we also saw it in the press briefing room yesterday when Caroline Leavitt was asked 4 separate times about why illegal immigrants are being deported. And Caroline put it best, because they're illegal. I think there's a new standard with this new administration that we're being very clear about. An illegal immigrant committed a crime by coming across the border illegally. Therefore, they will be deported for committing said crime. Selena Gomez and some of the members of the White House press corps seem to not be able to get this through their thick heads. And we're going to be very clear about this. Tom Homan and ICE and Christian Rome at DHS are not playing around. There's some new sheriffs in town, and we will be taking names. But a clarification in Selena's crying crocodile tear videos, nobody's being attacked. The people that attacked our country are being shipped away, and that's the extent of that. No kids are being harmed. There's nothing to cry over. Instead, Selena should be celebrating this, not taking some time to her Instagram story to cry.
Exactly.
Exactly. And we normally wouldn't care about Selena Gomez, but for the fact that she has 422 million Instagram followers where she posted this. So it's clearly a post that is meant to influence people and the narrative that we're seeing. But to your point, if she wants to solve a problem that she, in her mind, thinks exists, then she should donate her own money. She's a billionaire. And she also has a home where she could take in migrants if she chooses.
Yeah, I think the next place we should be shipping some of the immigrants, instead of up to New York or California or Martha's Vineyard, should be to Selena Gomez's front door. If she's crying so much over them, welcome them into the living room. She won't do it, though. Nor will she start a fundraiser for the families of Laken Riley or Rachel Morin. But I bet tomorrow morning there'll be a GoFundMe for some of these illegal immigrants.
Right. With billions of dollars, you can actually start a nonprofit and build housing, right, for citizens. Or those waiting who actually follow the process legally, right, and need, let's say, a hand up, give them interim assistance. That's being more proactive. But many times the Democrats forget the ill part of legal and illegal.
Good point, John.
It's crazy. But what have you been hearing? Like, what's the reaction from people in your demographic to, let's say, Gomez and other people like AOC that are rising to defend people like who have murdered young people in your age bracket like Laken Riley and so many others?
Yeah, I'll tell you this. I talked to y'all throughout the course of the campaign, and I was speaking on college campuses for about 2 years leading up to the election. And right after the death of Laken Riley on Georgia's campus, just a state over for me, I started seeing a shift on college campuses. People that typically came out to my speeches to protest me because of, my support of deporting illegal immigrants, we're starting to actually listen, and we're starting to say, oh, well, maybe it is a problem when we let these people come to, Georgia's obviously a non-border state, come into a non-border state because they snuck across Biden's wide open border and kill one of our peers. Clearly something's wrong there. Clearly something needs to be fixed. And this appears to be something that they're open to. And thankfully, this is an area that they're going to continue to bring about. And it seems that young people are listening. And Gen Z doesn't actually support Selena Gomez or her ideas here. They're actually more in the realm of getting together with this new coalition. And thankfully, that's why Gen Z supported President Trump. And that's why we supported his policies. We want to get these illegal immigrants off of our college campuses. We want to make America safe again, to have a safe nation for us to grow up and to raise children in. Thankfully, Gen Z supported President Trump and not Selena Gomez or AOC.
Gen Z, let's face it, they're really smart, way smarter than my generation, the millennials. The Gen Zers turned out, and that's exactly why President Trump has supported TikTok, and he's hinted at the fact that Microsoft could be in talks to buy the popular app. Real quick, and we've lost your video, unfortunately, but what's your take on this?
Yeah, I really think that President Trump has been a very busy guy in his first week as president. I think he signed so many executive orders, he's going to run out of Sharpies pretty soon. But one of his top priorities is making sure that he extends this TikTok legislation to give America time to buy the app. And I think that that's a win all around for America. It's a good win for our economy. It's a good win for our standing on the national stage to say that America's back and we're taking control of CCP apps, and we're not going to be trampled on anymore by the CCP or really any other nation, whether that's Colombia or China. And so I really think it's a great thing that if President Trump can buy this app, whether it's Microsoft or Elon Musk or whoever he can find, I think it'd be a great win. And again, that shows why Gen Z supports President Trump, because he supports us back.
True, but we're not for government ownership of anything in America.
Yes.
Brilyn Hollyhand, thank you for joining us. We always appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. Have a good week.
You too. Coming up, the next wave of hostile